Cooper Marcher here. You all know how I love a good story about different kinds of friends. An animal lover and farm owner in North Carolina took in Felix the dog and Cinnamon the goat after the unlikely animal friends ended up at the Wake County Animal Center. Now Felix and Cinnamon have found their forever home together. The best friends first stole hearts in March when they arrived as a bonded pair at the Wake County Animal Center in North Carolina. Unfortunately, their owner was hospitalized and could no longer take care of them. Animal Services brought them to us for temporary housing, which turned into us being granted ownership, Megan Thomas, a manager for Wake County government, says. It was clear to the government-run shelter that Felix and Cinnamon were not interested in being split up the day the animals arrived. When our team was doing their intake exam and vaccines for Felix, Cinnamon wouldn't leave him. She would call out if we tried to remove her, says Jennifer Federico, a veterinarian for the Wake County government. Unable to fully meet Cinnamon's long-term needs at a shelter for cats and dogs and small critters, and unwilling to separate the unlikely buddies, the Wake County Animal Center put a call out to its rescue partners for help. We wanted to do what was in the best interest of Felix and Cinnamon. We had local rescuers say they would take them. However, it would mean placing them in another shelter environment, which wasn't ideal for Cinnamon, Federico says. We had farms set up for Cinnamon, but they couldn't take Felix due to other dogs they already had. We had to find the right place and rescue. The Mr. Mo Project, one of the center's longtime rescue partners, found the right place. We respect the bonds that can be formed between any species, and we celebrate that. Dogs have formed friendships with dolphins, so why not a goat? Chris and Marissa Hughes, the founders of Mr. Mo Project, said, "While Mr. Mo Project is a nonprofit based in New York, they work with fosters across the country. We knew that we had to have the perfect foster who owns a farm with goats and has fostered us 4 or 5 times before," the founders added. The Mr. Mo Project foster, Jackie Banks, was happy to take in Cinnamon and Felix and offer them a permanent home in her North Carolina farm. Since moving onto the Banks farm at the end of March, Cinnamon and Felix have adapted swimmingly. Banks says the duo is learning tricks that are as inseparable as ever. They are adjusting well. Felix is like a big brother. He tolerates his rambunctious little sister Cinnamon, who wants to spend every second with him. Banks shares, adding that the animals have a future of lots of love and spoiling to look forward to. Don't you just love that? Cooper Marcher here. Ciao.